So we stood there and we thought for a second, pretty caring few seconds. And we were like, well, should we build the railing, guys? Nah. We all know it's here. Everybody know it's here? Yep.
And the railing would have been in the way anyway.
Would have been in the way, would have been annoying. So let's just frame the walls. So Luke goes out, grabs an armful of studs.
We pulled the sheets off the stairwell opening. It's open now.
And I follow him out. We're in a hurry. I follow him out, grab a lift of studs, and I see he's got, 2 studs because that's all he could carry. And I thought, well, I'm going to max this baby out. And I pick up a whole bunch. And I'm looking at where he is. And
I'm taking over now. So we go to studs. I come back. I drop my studs. I turn around, and I'm now facing across the floor system. And here's Dustin walking onto the floor towards his wall. And between he and I is the stairwell opening. Big black void in the middle of the sheeted floor. And he's walking with this big dumb grin on his face, all cocky and arrogant like he is.
It was a really nice grin.
And he's walking towards the stairwell hole. And I'm like, I'm not even going to bother saying that there's a hole in the... I mean, it's clear as day. It reminds me of Home Alone 2. When, is it Marv or Harry? Boots in the front door of the townhouse and looks back and forth. And he just takes a big step out into the void and then face plants in the basement below. So that's what comes to mind, because here Dustin was walking towards me, armload of studs, and just fully steps into the void.
Yep.
And my eyes are just like sausage. I'm watching this. How on earth is this? This just happens in cartoons and in slapstick comedies, not in real life. So you step in and your foot, it's the stairwell opening, what is it? 3.5, 4 feet across at that area, because your foot made it to the face of the other side of the opening.
Because I didn't go across the middle. I kind of was cutting across the corner of it, so to speak.
Because then your boot hit the far side of the face of the joist, which then your shin hits the edge of the plywood and rakes meat from...
Tore my pants all apart.
Well, we didn't know this till after.
No.
So anyway, he drops, and fortunately the studs span the hole, so then you catch them in your armpit and you're dangling there.
Yeah.
And then Jim and I...
Mostly because I carried so many. It was a nice glue lamb beam under my arm.
Yeah. So then Jim and I come running over, haul you up out of the hole, and we're all panicked, adrenaline flowing, and you're like happy-go-lucky. It's fine, I'm good, no problem, it's all good. And we're like assessing what is going on, and we look, his pants are a little torn, tattered up. I'm like, how's your leg? What? And he pulls his pant leg up, and there's like a pile of flesh up here and just raw shit.
Yeah, a hairy little pile at the top.
So gross. So then you're in a bit of shock, but you're making light of it. So he just pulls his sock up as like a bandage.
There we go.
And pulls the pants back down, and then you're kind of leaking and bleeding through there. And then, half an hour later, you're like, I'm pretty sore.
Yeah, I got to sit down.